and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
At long last, we have Ultimate Gohan from Tamashii Nations versus DL Customs. And some first questions that might come to mind are, what are the differences? Is it worth paying aftermarket prices for? And which one is just overall better? Now, kicking it off, the head sculpt face plates that they have in common are the stern looking forward face, the gritting teeth face, and the yelling face. Now, the ones that Tamashii Nations doesn't come with, in the original packaging at least, and we'll get to that in a second, is the DL Customs comes with a angry gritting teeth face with red eyes, for when he's about to go into beast mode. And also he has a more stern looking face looking off to the side. Now, to be fair, Tamashii Nations does technically offer this, although not in the same capacity. Here's what I mean. You do get that I'm about to transform into Gohan Beast faceplate, but you have to buy the Gohan Beast figure from Tamashii Nations, which doesn't drop until August. And as far as the looking off to the side stern face, you don't really get that, but what you do get instead is if you buy, and once again you gotta buy whole nother figure for this. If you buy the Broly figure from Dragon Ball Super, what you get is the, you get the wind-swept hair, and you get with a gritting teeth face. So there's that. That's the difference in terms of what you come with. Now, there are artistic differences. I think the DL Customs face sculpts or faceplates have a much more accurate look to them in comparison to the Tamashii Nations art style that they use. They definitely, in DL Customs, matched up the art styles way better. Now, in terms of the face differences physically, the way I sculpted the faces are almost sculpted the same way, and like I just mentioned, it's just that the prints are different. The chin on the DL Customs version is a bit more pointy, and I think that does line up with the artwork, and I'll put some pictures up on the screen so y'all can see. Now, in terms of color matching, I don't think they got the color matching quite correct with the DL Customs, and of course, I'm not surprised that happened. They got it close enough, but you can see a difference. Of course, the Tamashii Nations face does match up perfectly. Now, here's where I think, arguably, not really the biggest difference, but here's another difference. Another difference is Ultimate Gohan here. If you look at the hair sculpts between both, and DL Customs, you can see he has the taller hair that, goes to a peak. Ultimate Gohan from Tamashii Nations, the head at least, he does have the hair, but it's a lot more, that long top spike isn't as pronounced. And I think some type of halfway point, I think a fusion of these hair sculpts, funny enough, would get us the hair sculpt that's closest to that poster that I have somewhere. Either I'll be putting it on the screen or it's already on the screen. But with that being said, there is one more thing I think that's noteworthy about these two things. Swappability. Yes, the faceplates are swappable. Now, personally, I do like the DL Custom faceplate with the Tamashii Nations hair. Now, you could switch them, you can mix and match however you want to mix and match, but I think, it's worth trying out. I'll put some pictures up somewhere on the screen if I don't have it up there already. But overall, is this set worth picking up and things of that nature? Is it worth paying secondary market prices? I can't say with the utmost confidence that it is. First of all, because it's hard to track down just in the first place. And if it's really that hard to track down, just like looking at the search shopping results, and I'll put something up on the screen to see if I can find it for you guys. But if it's that hard to track down, then when you do finally come across it, people are probably going to charge you some exorbitant price, and that's not the wave at all. And as far as whether these are superior or not, I think they do have. Let me just cut to the chase. They are better, but if somebody wanted to argue that Tamashii Nations is better, I could listen to them. It's not like, to me, it's not like they're way better, 100,000 times better. Not really, but they are, I would say, decently better. Not like a huge margin between the two. You can either look at this as you got 5 head sculpts that you're just gonna use, or you can look at it as now I have 8 face sculpts that I can use depending on what pictures I want and what art style I would like to use, you know? But with all that being said, I think I've covered pretty much everything. And please continue to support the videos. I really appreciate it, as usual. This has been BombasticPlastic. Stay fantastic. Bonus round. So the front parts of the hair aren't swappable to each head. So you'll see what I mean by the pictures I post up on the screen at the time of this recording. So that's all.